Just now you said you'd come here when you were looking for Alice. Didn't you? That doesn't make any sense. There wouldn't have been any time for you to visit the garden while you were looking for Alice. So tell me, Sigma, how do you know about this place?
Well... I didn't know what to say. I couldn't even explain it to myself. Why had I told her I knew about the garden? Why had I told her I'd been there before?
Sigma, are you a robot? Have you always been here?
A robot? Always been here? What? What?
See, it would make so much sense if you were. That would explain why you knew about the garden, and it would explain that cut on your left hand.
That's quite the crazy idea you got there, Luna. So you did see it, huh?
Yes. I've been told that robots these days have what's called artificial biological tissue, or ABT, on top of a metal skeleton. It makes them look almost exactly like a human. And ABT uses this white liquid instead of blood.
For some reason, when Luna had called me a robot, it hadn't really fazed me. Maybe because it was just so out there. It didn't sound like a real possibility. It sounded more like a theory you'd get from someone in a nut house. Still. My hand was still oozing with white liquid. Was I really a robot? No. That was impossible. I needed to stop doing that. Questioning myself so much was giving me heart palpitations. Luna. Aren't you a little scared?
Scared? Why would I be scared?
Well, let's say I'm a robot. That means there's a pretty good chance Zero's pulling my strings. And that would make me your enemy.
Oh, I guess so. Well, even if you were, I wouldn't be scared.
Why not?
Maybe because you're a robot.
Huh?
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics? They were a set of rules created by the science fiction author Isaac Asimov that he used in several of his stories.
Rule 1. A robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. Rule 2. A robot must obey any orders given to it by human beings, except when such orders would conflict with the first law. Rule 3. A robot must protect its own existence, as long as such protection does not conflict with first or second laws. Yeah, I've heard those before. That's just an ideal, though. You could work toward that, but I don't think you could ever actually achieve it. I mean, depending on how you program them, robots could do pretty much whatever they wanted to.
Yes, you're right. But I believe in them. In you. However you're programmed, I don't think you'd break any of the 3 laws.
Do you really trust Sigma that much, Luna?
A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. That's not you. You have a heart. You're a good person. It's in your eyes. Well, I guess I'm just kind of assuming you're a robot. There's still a chance you're not. We should run some tests.
Tests?
Yes.
How? By cutting you up. And cutting you up real good.
Well, the atom should be able to tell us.
Oh yeah, that thing in the infirmary. Well, that would be my second option. I heard a crunch of dried leaves behind us. But when I turned, there was nothing. Who is it?
Is someone there?
Just me.
Fi?
Sorry, but can you guys come over here? I need you to see something.
Great. You've come here to bring us some good news, didn't ya? News that will have my mind blown away. Luna and I looked at one another, shrugged, and stepped into the bushes.
Welcome.
What? How long have you been here?
I just got here a little while ago.
Did you hear what we were saying?
No. Were you talking about something you didn't want me to know about? Whatever. Just have a look at this.
I followed the line of her finger. Shit! This is...
An antimatter bomb.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at the number on the side.
It says 01.
And the one in the crew quarters said 3, right? Then that must mean...
Shit. Then there's no question, huh?
I've got more good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment.
You're saying there's a 2 bomb out there somewhere?
I can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
Damn it. That means we're dealing with a combined explosive power equal to 3 tons of TNT.
Yeah.
Who planted them?
Was it you guys? I mean, you've been in here quite a while.
Hey, don't give me that. You're way more suspicious than we are. What were you doing in the bushes anyway?
Well, I was taking a walk.
In the bushes. Taking a walk? You really think I'm gonna buy that?
Fine. You got me. I heard you two were off talking in secret. So I got curious and went back to the Floor A warehouse. Of course you weren't there. That seemed pretty suspicious to me, so I headed here. And just as I'd suspected, there you were, talking on the bench. I snuck up from behind so you wouldn't notice me.
Were you also behind the tree at some point?
Then, just as I was getting close enough to hear, I found the bomb. So, believe me now?
So, who planted the bomb?
Honestly, it could have been any one of us. Anybody could have come here while we were all looking for Alice.
We need to tell everyone about this then.
Yeah, you're right. Let's head back to the infirmary. Everyone else was already there when we arrived. Clover and Tenmyouji, Cape and Dio, and of course Alice and Quark. Both seem to be sleeping peacefully. You'd never think to look at them that they'd been completely insane not so long ago. Alright everybody, listen up. I told them how we found the #1 bomb at the garden. And how, judging by the numbering on the 2 bombs we found so far, there was probably a #2 bomb out there somewhere too.
Oh, this is bad. What are we going to do?
Well, I think Alice mentioned something.
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Yeah. That's why I want all of you to let me search you.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Chances are whoever planted those bombs is in this room. There's also a good chance they've also got the device we need to deactivate the bombs.
So you're planning to search us for it?
Exactly.
Well, in that case, let's get started. If everyone is okay with it, I can take my clothes off.
But...
No buts.
No buts. If you refuse, then I'll assume it's because you've got it and you planted the bombs. Unless you want that, I suggest you cooperate. Clear? Good. Now who's going to be first?
Wait,
Huh?
you only need to search one person.
What? Why?
Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. Words were out of my mouth before I even realized I was saying them.
How can you... There's no way.
Yeah. I met Fi's gaze and nodded, then turned away. I know who set the bombs. That person. That person. You did it! The room was suddenly silent. Back over here once again. Doesn't it strike you as odd? What? That we are being dragged all the way back here, when we're about to see who Sigma is accusing of placing the bombs. Normally, it makes sense for us to come back to square one if somebody dies. You have no choice but to go a different pathway so that everyone lives. But here, it's different. Maybe we are being controlled by someone. You know what this means. There is a pathway that we're supposed to take. And we have to find something specific that will enable us to move forward. Well, I guess time will tell what that is. Let's just go and try something else now. Betray Clover. Of course, you dread that option. You know very well how hard it is for me to do it.
Well, like I said before, you just have to rip the band-aid. You have to do it all anyway.
Who says that I have to do it all anyway?
Hmm?
What, you don't think that this whole Nonary game can be solved without having to betray everyone that I know? Actually, what am I even saying? It is you who I'm talking to. Of course you want me to betray everyone. Unless you know something that I don't.
And that is?
I'm not sure. But it wouldn't be the first time. Remember when you warned me of the last trial in the V3 killing game? That is because you already knew everything that happened in that killing game before me. And you warned me so that we would have a different outcome than you already knew. Same thing can be here. You know that if I betray people, it will more than likely enable different pathways for me to go through.
But what makes you think that I know? Maybe it's just common sense that we should do it.
You tell me.
Listen. What is it that Phi told us in the archives? She talked to us about the many worlds interpretation. If we are to go by what she says, and everything that happened so far, it doesn't matter what we choose. Either we betray or ally. It's all a crapshoot whether we get what we want or fail. The thoughts and feelings of the participants who choose betray or ally don't matter anymore.
And you expect me to just go with that mentality from now on? Do you expect me to just throw away my trust in these people? My feelings for them? Do you expect me to just think of these people as a bunch of randomized slot machines? And not as human beings?
You can think of them as whatever you want. What I'm trying to say is that...
Actually, hold on a second. Now you're saying this, but what about before Phi told us all that? You also said that we had to do it anyway. Meaning that you already had that possibility in mind. And you said that after we chose to ally with Alice, when it was the very first time we even went through the AB round at all. There was no way for you to know that it is all a crapshoot from the start. Only when we went through the AB game a bunch of times for us to notice that.
I said that as an option for us to look at this mystery from every single angle.
Did you? Did you tell me to betray people anyway just for the sake of looking at this mystery from every single angle? Or is it because you already thought of the many roads interpretation?
Is this really what we should be debating now? My position in this?
Yes! Because
I don't think we should be focusing on that now. Tell me, what did you choose first when our partner in the AB game was Phi?
ally.
After?
Betray.
And after?
We chose ally.
And then you managed to convince Phi to stay. It was only through choosing betray that Sigma managed to convince Phi to stay, when you went back to choose ally.
Yes, I get it. Different pathways will unlock if we go back and forth between options. But that doesn't mean that I will do the same for Clover. Why? Because we don't have to. For now, all we did is choose ally, and I got what I wanted. It's not a dire situation for us to go back to choose betray, and then ally so that we convince somebody to change their mind, like what we did with Phi. The only thing that will happen if we are to choose betray is to piss Clover off.
Oh? Okay, so what makes that different from what you did with Alice then?
That is different. At that point, I was doing it for the sake of solving the mystery, like you said. And I barely knew Alice. With Clover, it is different. I know her. I've made a mistake. From now on, I will not betray anyone in this Nonary game unless I have no choice. In Phi's case, it was justified. We had to solve that situation somehow. So for that, we had to go back and betray her to understand what was going on. In Alice's case, however, it wasn't like that. Yes, we experienced this weird phenomenon for the first time through betraying her. But we did it initially out of curiosity. And when we saw Alice dead and when we stopped her from killing herself, I felt bad for her. And I felt bad for betraying her.
Felt bad? After betraying you and being such an arrogant bitch?
If there is one thing that I've learned and should never forget again when I was in the V3 killing game, it is to give people a second chance. There are far worse people out there who cross the line, in my eyes, but not Alice. From what I have seen so far, it does seem that Clover is very close to Alice. So close to her that she will even stay alongside her in the infirmary, while the others can easily betray her in the AB game. This tells me a lot more about Alice than when we got betrayed by her and when we betrayed her afterwards. So I'm not going to make a habit out of betraying people left and right for the sake of succeeding in this Nonary game, if I can avoid it.
So what are you going to do now in that case?
I'm gonna go through the magenta door this time.
Okay. Let's see how far you're gonna go with this. Will you be able to succeed? Or will you be stuck in this Nonary game forever? Also, let me tell you this before we go back there. You may think that you have things in much better control now than before, that you are the protagonist of your own life, but you will always be the shitty side character, a directionless man that will always be seen as a detective wannabe, that wears that suit and hat to feel superior, for the sake of approval and love.
Are you done? Cause you're really starting to sound like a parrot with that sort of stuff whenever you insult me like this.
Yes, I'm done. For now at least. As long as I am alive and inside you, you will always hear my voice.
Alright, well, let's go through the magenta door this time around with Luna. I think we'll pair up with Luna and head through the magenta door. I am surely noticing that so far we went with only girls. Like, so many times in all sorts of combinations imaginable. We haven't had one guy in our group yet. Are you guys good with that?
Sure.
All right.
Then Clover and I will go with Alice.
As long as I get to go with Alice, I'm fine.
I don't have any objections. We'll be going through the yellow door, right?
That means D.O. Quark and I are doing the cyan door.
Ugh, stuck with a kid and some old fart. I can't see how this could possibly go badly.
Well, maybe we'll get lucky and you'll pull your head out of your ass.
What did you just say?
10 seconds remain until chromatic doors close. 9, 8, 7.
We need to hurry.
Alright guys, let's get moving.
3, 2, 1, 0. Chromatic doors closing.
Alright, the lounge. What is this place?
Didn't you see the door? It said this is the lounge.
Lounge? Does that mean there's somebody living here?
Well, there doesn't seem to be much dust. Maybe there is.
So I got a well-used lounge right next to a big empty warehouse. What is this building for?
Beats me.
It looks like there are 4 doors in here.
Yeah. The one we came in, the one opposite it, and 2 more on the left and right.
Now I'm really not sure when it comes to what Fi said, that she doesn't know. Whether she does know through the many roads phenomenon, and she's not gonna tell us because it would make her suspicious at this point, or maybe she really doesn't know yet. I cannot really be sure.
The 2 on the sides are covered with metal plates, though. Don't think we'll be opening them anytime soon.
I mean, more than likely, in a alternate reality somewhere out there. I mean, it is 100% sure that Fi eventually would figure out what this building is used for, or what this building was initially, or whatever is going on behind the scenes and all that. But it's a crapshoot whether she can feel it, she knows it or not. I guess that just leaves us one option. No good. This one's locked too.
I didn't see any other doors in the hallway we came through. Maybe we can find one of the keys to the AB room in here somewhere.
Well, it's not gonna find itself. Let's go. Alright, well, this is a relatively small room, so it should be easier to navigate. Whether it will also be easy to solve, well, we shall see. Alright, well, let's see if I also install it here. Let's check this right here. Let's see, what's this? A paper. What's this? A note? It looks like a page from a journal. Alright. What does it say? I guess this is it. Bartender's journal. Actually, hold on, let me just see how else install it here. Let me get rid of some of the new stuff over here that I haven't checked. Like this, supplementary rows. Alright. The report, the bookmark. Ugh, don't even get me started on that bookmark. Alright, bartender journal. Okay, 3 customers came in today. A couple and their son. The father sat in the center, with the mother on the left and the son on the right. When I came to take their order, they said the following. Father, my wife likes the color red, and I like white. My son has always liked ocean. Mother, my son has loved the color blue ever since he was a child. My husband likes island, and I like planet. Son, my mother and I like moon. My father likes anything green. One of them was a liar, but I swiftly made their drinks and handed them over. What in God's tarnation is this? I mean, surely this is a riddle, but what are these people saying here? They're talking about colors and then they're talking about oceans, planets, moons, islands? It beats me what this all means as of now. Okay, what about over here? Like right over here. Oh. Southern hemisphere. Well, actually, hemi-hemisphere. Hemi-hemi. Part of the model of the Earth. It's got the southern end of Africa and all of Australia. How about the southern hemisphere? I guess that would make this the southern hemisphere. Hemisphere. Okay. Humana. Okay, a metal sheet that looks kind of like a door. It's been bolted to the wall. Okay. Let's see about whatever's over here. Like another northern hemisphere. This looks like a model of the Earth. Or at least part of one. It has to be Eurasia on it. This has Eurasia on it. It's almost sliced the northern hemisphere in half. I guess we can call it the northern hemisphere for now. Northern hemisphere. Okay. What about this? What in God's tarnation is this? Mysterious disc. What's this thing? Some kind of top? It's got these cones in the center. Maybe we can play around with it. Like a Beyblade. Yes, but look at the edges. It looks like part of a map. Could this be part of the Earth? Oh, how about we combine some of these stuff? This isn't working. I guess I cannot combine the disc and a single hemisphere. Okay. Well, what if I combine some of this stuff? You cannot combine these items. No? Okay. What about this? I wonder what this is. It looks like a banana hanger. Yep, more than likely. A banana-shaped hanger where you can hang bananas to eat. What? Is that even a thing? Of course. You've never seen one? Luna, are you messing with us? Are you pulling a funyarimpa on us? Well, anyway, it only looks like one. I think it's something else. So we have no idea what it is after all. Ah, funyarimpa. Those were the times. And no, I'm not jokingly referencing Danganronpa here. I'm talking about funyarimpa in 999 when Junpei said that. And he was surprised that people wouldn't know about that. And he was like, "What? You never heard of funyarimpa? That's just crazy." Okay, well, let's see about some other stuff. And we have the borrow here. What's this? 2 needles. They're long, thin, pointy pieces of metal. Are they needles of some kind? Why are there 2 of them? It's me. I got empty glass. A glass? Do you think it could be a cocktail glass? There's nothing in it. Indeed. Can I take these? Yeah, of course I can. Alright, what about this? I wonder what the screen is for. It doesn't look like it's turned on. Can you see a switch? Nah, nothing. Okay. Actually, hold on. Let me just see about some stuff over here. Can I get this stuff? I guess not. Okay. What about this? What's this thing? Some kind of sink? Ah, clever. If you get wasted, you can just puke into here. Okay. That's not what it's for. There's an icon on the counter above it. Huh. I guess it's a drain. You pour leftover drinks down it. Okay. What about this? Oh! I'll put a glass inside it. What the hell is this? A helmet? How on earth does this look like a helmet? Well, it does look like sort of a helmet. Yeah, I can totally see it. You just put it on your head. If you just take this this platform over here, like on the lower part of the helmet. Well, if it's not a helmet, what is it? Maybe it's a bread maker, or one of those automatic cat feed. I swear, Fi, you're always surprising me with this sort of stuff. I do see you as a no-nonsense girl at points, but then you're gonna surprise me with stuff, like even crazier stuff to say than Sigma would at times. What? I'm telling you, I feel like Fi is being influenced by Sigma. I don't know, or maybe she really is like that. She's joking at times. She likes joking at times. I guess. But alright, I think I'm getting the gist of this. The main puzzle for this is mixing the drinks, like in the glasses, and putting them in the right order to get our passcodes from the screen. And the right order of drinks is in that riddle that we got with father, mother, and son. I gotta know. I mean, can we even get the... there you go, we can check this. Yeah, there you go, yo, there's another hemisphere over here. Or hemisphere. Alright. There are a lot of bottles here. How would you like to have a drink with me? Huh? Oh, Ow! You really think this is a good time to be making a pass at someone? She's getting all nervous now. I guess so. Nice try, Sigma. A bunch of bottles of alcohol. Yeah, surely. So, I guess I cannot take any of them? Ah, there you go. There's Liqueur? This liquor is blue. Yeah, I forgot how to pronounce it. It's Liqueur. I think it matches you, Sigma. Why is that? You're wearing blue. That's pretty straightforward. It is blue. Yeah, alright. A bottle of liquor. The label says blue. Alright, what about green? A green one. You know, my favorite color is green. Just looking at it makes me feel happy and calm. Yeah, I can totally see that. Like walking in a park with greenery and trees all around. It would surely make you calm, you know. Alright, what about white? This one is white. White always makes me think of wedding dresses. I'd like to wear one someday. That means you're single, right? Your face is scaring me. Sigma? Sit down, doggy. Sit down.